A man had been drifting in a river for 3 days and nights. Just as he was about to drown, he finally reached the riverbank, but the air temperature on land was a brutal minus 20 degrees Celsius. Soaked to the skin, he shivered violently. To keep from freezing to death, he sprinted through the forest, forcing his body to generate heat. Though he warmed slightly, his clothes were beginning to stiffen with ice. Spotting a small clearing, he decided to start a fire to dry himself. He pulled a pack of bullets from his backpack. With trembling hands, he cut open a cartridge, only to find the gunpowder damp and useless. Time was running out. He cracked open a second round. Luckily, the powder inside was still dry. He broke some twigs and arranged them, then positioned the tip of his knife over the cartridge to ignite the powder. His fingers were too numb to aim properly. He wedged a stick beneath the blade for stability and struck it repeatedly with a stone. Sparks leapt, and at last, the fire caught. Warmth washed over him. He quickly stripped off his sodden clothes, but his left arm had been wounded by a bullet long ago, and without treatment, the wound could turn fatal. He poured liquor over the injury to disinfect it. Pain seared through him, bringing tears to his eyes. Biting down on a scrap of cloth, he wiped his knife clean on his pants, and without hesitation, dug the blade into his arm to extract the slug. Sheer willpower kept him conscious. He thrust the knife into the flames for sterilization, the blade hissing as smoke curled upward. The cauterization stopped the bleeding. Exhausted, James lay back on the ground, believing he was finally safe, until his enemy Brian caught the faint scent of smoke. Brian and a group of bounty hunters were already closing in, but James, a seasoned veteran, never let his guard down. The sound of hooves grew louder. Danger was closing in fast. James grabbed his clothes and bolted into the forest. He knew a wounded man on foot couldn't outrun mounted pursuers. To buy time and confuse them, he doubled back in a loop, then veered off in another direction, leaving 3 different trails to mislead the chase.